Hey guys, just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on with the car currently and some details as to what my wheel and tire package is like on this car. To start, the ones that you're looking at now are 17 by 7 Summit Racing. I think they're made by Kreger. They're called Unique 83 series. It's just a steel wheel, nice looking steel wheel. It's got multiple lug pattern on it. It's Ford and Volvo, which is 5 by 108. And I have just a set of crappy tires that I had in the garage off of one of my DSMs. They're pretty much near the end of their lifespan, but a couple more burnouts out of them and I'll throw them in the trash. Um, Now, a friend of mine, Dave, mentioned that he had a pair of ET Streets, and ironically enough, they were a size that would fit the car without it looking weird. I'm not into putting like 12-inch wide tires on the back of a car and have it look kind of goofy. So these are as close to quote-unquote stock appearing or a regular looking tire width-wise and stuff that I just kind of wanted to put on just so it doesn't... I'm not, like I said, I'm not after that look. I just kind of want it to be a little more grippy and we'll go from there. But anyways, the tires that he had were 235 60 15s. And I was torn because I didn't want to put just a regular crappy set of steel wheels or mismatched wheels on the car. So I looked on Summit, and awesomely enough, they had 15 by 6s. Well, Mickey suggests a 6.5 inch minimum, so I was a little apprehensive, but we mounted them up and they look really, really good, so I'm not too worried about it. These are the same brand. They're Kreger. They're from Summit. They're $50 a piece. This is a 15 by 6. And it's, again, the Unique 83 series, I believe. Same multiple lug pattern. It's a 5 1/8 or a 5 1/4 inch back spacing. As you can see, there's a finger width up front and plenty of room underneath. So I didn't have to do anything wacky with the fender lips or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy overall. I think they look great on the car. I'm running a 1/4 inch spacer to bring the back space to the same as the fronts, or to the same as what the rears were that I had on the 17 by 7s. So in a nutshell, that's kind of what I have now. I do have another set of street tires in the back of my truck that a friend gave me. They're about halfway gone, but he said I could try them out and see how they work. So I'll put those on in springtime when I have the car out driving around. But as of now, that's kind of where it sits. I still have my Christmas tree on the top. I kind of like to get a set of lights and string them up in the roof rack and have fun with it that way. Nothing else really changed with the car. Something that I kind of just wanted to show you guys. I have the car on the charger right now because it's just sitting. I have an Odyssey battery, a PC925 in here. And I found a bracket on a Jeep website that's just nut and bolted onto that back rail there. Super sturdy. But I think in the future what I'd like to try to find or do, if it's not too expensive, is they have those terminal sets. It's kind of like two lugs that stick out like a bumper on like a drag car to plug it in that doesn't run an alternator. I'd like to put a set of those in here so I don't have to take this piece off every time and it just sticks out, and I can connect the charger right out the back there. My buddy Corey said I could just charge it through the lug on the alternator, which is also an option too. So I might just do that. It all depends on if I come across something cheap or just decide to not spend any money on it and do it the way I have been doing it. But that's what I have for you guys today. nothing too crazy going on. Got super cold in this area, so I've been doing some cold start videos and such and stuff like that. So maybe once I get some more snow on the ground, I'll put these street tires back on and go play around a little bit in a parking lot or whatever. But as of now, mostly everything's okay. I still want to adjust the rear brake issue. I have to relocate a brake hose attachment point, and I'd still like to put different rear suspension on this thing just because of how close the rear calipers are to the spring. I just don't know what way I want to go with that. There's cheaper way, which is just adjustable spring purchase, and there's a more expensive way, which is like a double adjustable coilover swap and lower control arm swap, but that's like probably 10 times the price of what I want to do. So right now I'm just kind of whatever, it is what it is. I need a center console. That got obliterated. I need mat pockets for both front doors. I need some speaker covers. And I think that's pretty much it. Some miscellaneous fasteners that I'll probably just pick up in the junkyard at some point in time. But that's kind of where I'm at. Winter's here. It kind of slows down for me in the winter because I hate being out in the garage when it's freezing and laying on the concrete. So that's where I'm at. I'll keep you guys posted. Stay tuned for some updates, and we'll go from there. But have a Merry Christmas, and be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.